Y'all should have. I never seen niggas keep the energy when he was alive. You gotta keep the energy alive and dead. If you ain't fuck with him alive and you say you smoking on him when he dead, perfect. You keeping the same energy. If you was dumb quiet while he was alive and he died, you like, yeah, man, I don't fuck with that nigga. He died. He dead for real? You sure? Yeah, fuck that nigga. Rest in peace, bozo. Nah, I can't jack that. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not defending Hulk. I'm defending because I like to know what type of time people on. Are we smoking on niggas who dead? Because if we smoking on niggas who dead, everybody got somebody that don't like them. So everybody should be getting smoked on. I like to take the pass of, yo, if a nigga did some fucked up shit in their life, but they have maybe some redeeming qualities, as long as they ain't do it to me, I let death absolve all. I'm not gonna go in on somebody after they die. Now, if it's up with them while they living and they end up dying, you get what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out where people at with death. It's not about Hulk. Where they at with death?
I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. And besides the notifications going off on my phone during my intro, we have DJ Akademiks calling out and going off on people like Lathan having an issue with people speaking, condolences towards a person like Hulk Hogan. Now, if you don't know, Hulk Hogan passed away. I believe it was last week at some point or 2 weeks ago, around that time frame. And us over here at I Am Savvy Mike TV, we've been watching wrestling since we were 6, right? So we love wrestling, and Hulk Hogan had a cool theme song, and Hulk Hogan is a legend and icon when it comes down to wrestling. When we just talk about wrestling, Hulk Hogan is that guy, one of the greatest baby faces of all time, and deserves all of that respect. Now, if you don't know, wrestling is not real. It's fake. And most of the time, the people that are the wrestlers that we love and we look up to, go them, probably in real life are douchebags and assholes. That's why heels are so cool, because at that moment, the wrestler can really be the person that they truly are when they're playing a bad guy. Like, oh, I'm a bad guy? Now I can act how I want to act. Too busy signing t-shirts and doing all this extra shit. Make a wish. No, I don't want to do that. Fuck that. Fuck them kids. So, being a heel is way more fun than being a face. So regardless of it, clearly Hulk Hogan was a real life heel, at least towards black people. And it wasn't just the instance with the thing on the phone. It was other instances that happened after that made us go, yeah, this nigga Hulk Hogan is racist. He does not like black people, does not like black women, and it's clear, it's obvious. Look, it's clear. It's just clear as day that he don't fuck with us, right? So with having that information, we just take Hulk Hogan for who he is. Yeah, if he came out during a wrestling event and they booed the fuck out of him. Why? Because he's an asshole. He's a racist dick, and he deserves to be booed. But since he's passed away, might as well learn to forgive and forget at this point, because he's gone now. He can't cancel a person that's in the grave, right? So might as well let it go, right? Can we let this one go since he's in the fucking grave? I don't know. The internet's weird. The internet, they're all over the place. At some point, this is right, and at some point, this is wrong, and it's just like, you don't know what side to be on. Look, all I'm gonna say is this: while I respect the legend that Hulk Hogan was when it comes down to wrestling, fuck the person. The actual real life person is a racist dickhead, and yeah, but rest in peace to the wrestler and the persona of the wrestler. I'll say rest in peace to the legend, but the person can rot in hell. Anyways, you got Ak calling out Lathan for feeling some type of way about people sending condolences towards Hulk Hogan when he passed away. Let's listen.
That's on some death is a sacred thing. If you You ready to talk about, nah, we smoking on the Hulk pack, we doing this, we doing that. Oh, he was because here's the thing, I didn't hear none of these niggas protesting that much when he was alive. But as soon as he dead, the post stopped, everybody got a story to say. And that's my only thing. There's a story to be said about every one of us. So again, for the people who, as soon as Hulk stopped breathing, they have these extreme opinions about, yeah, he was a piece of shit, he's probably in hell. I hope y'all are very ready and aware that when you meet your untimely demise, that's going to be the conversation too. And as long as you admit it, that, yo, when you stop breathing, niggas going to be like, I hope you rest in piss. Yo, we going to be smoking on that nigga. Cool. But some of these people who be saying this, they be acting like death is a very sacred thing until it come to a nigga they don't fuck with.
And while I do agree with Ak here as far as the hypocrisy goes amongst us, the people, and how we treat people while they're alive and then how we treat them when they die, I totally agree with his point there. But at the same time, this was during my response to all them comments that somehow just went away. They're not there no more. The comments aren't there no more under that video with Just Hilarious going off of Neon. They just disappeared, went to the wind somewhere. I don't know where they went. I can't tell you. Either way, that was my whole point. It's like, are we gonna let it go, or are we just gonna keep harping on it? Wow, I'm gonna treat Neon like the racist dickhead that he is. Are you? Or are you going to play keyboard warrior in my comments and tell me how I'm wrong for having the opinions that I have, instead of going after the people that you should be going after? Don't wait. Don't all of a sudden have something to say when they pop back up in the news feed and it helps feed whatever ego or clout or attention that you want. Don't do that. No, you need to be on it every day. Every day you need to be getting this fucker the fuck up out of here. And if not, then at that point you turned into what I think all of y'all are, which is keyboard warriors. That's all y'all are. Y'all will fight the keyboard. Y'all will fight the keyboard, type it to the person that you hate on the screen, but you won't do anything about it in real life. Like, that's just where it stops. And it's just like, oh, okay, well, I guess that's where it is. You know, you either stand for something or you fall for anything. And I'm not mad at it. But at the same time, we can't be hypocrites, right? We can't. But like I said, like I was saying before I went on that tangent, I asked myself, I was like, look, it's certain things we can't forgive. We can forgive this, we can forgive that. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, this is a whole gray area. And that's why I hate the niggas that are coming for me for what they coming for, because I'm like, bro, y'all probably are the same niggas that still listen to Justin Bieber, that still listen to Chris Brown, that still listen to all these niggas that have gotten caught up for doing some nasty ass shit or doing some shit that they shouldn't have been doing, or doing something cancelable, basically. But yet, no one cares. Let them look. It is what it is. Let them have it. That's all I'm saying. Like, we have to just be fair. If we're not going to be fair, then don't come in my comments getting emotional. That's all I ask. That's it. That's it. If you're not going to be fair, then don't come in my comments getting emotional and mad at me for being upset that Neon was even up at the Breakfast Club to begin with. Because that's the only reason I was mad. I was like, bro, why is he up there? Like, why is he there? And yes, this shit is still on my mind. I'm trying to move on, get away from it. But yeah, either way, when these topics come up, I have no choice but to bring that up. Because I just want to, look, we can't be hypocrites. If you're a racist and a pedophile, it's undefendable and it's unforgivable. I agree there. Do they have the right to apologize, take accountability, and move towards being a better person? Yeah. But do I have every right to stay far the fuck away from them? Yeah. we got rights in this world, so use them. But at the same time, we just have to be fair. Okay, we have to be, and this is not to defend Hulk Hogan. This is not defending Neon. Like, it's racist piece of shits. Ride in hell for all I care. I don't give a fuck. But I'm just asking you, the keyboard warrior, you gotta keep it a buck. You gotta be fair. You can't keyboard warrior in my comments and then go play the Chris Brown album on repeat. You can't do that. You just can't. No, that's not how that works. Nope. Don't get on my ass for not even defending Neon, but defending Neon, I guess. And you out here still listening to Chris Brown, a known woman beater. What are we doing? Like, it's just, oh no, we can forgive that, Michael. That was so long ago. We can forgive that. Let it go. So it's certain things we can let go, and it's certain things we can't. I'm just trying to check the temperature of the world at this point and the internet. Okay, I'm off on too many tangents. Let the clip play.
And my thing is, if y'all really feel like that, y'all got to keep that energy in life, not only in death. Don't wait till a nigga stop breathing before you start saying all the bad shit about him. Tell that nigga fuck him right now. Tell that nigga eat a dick. Tell that nigga you can't wait till he die that you can smoke on him. Don't be. I hate the pussy shit where the nigga alive, you don't say nothing about him. He dead? Yeah, that nigga was a piece of shit, man. You know he in hell. No, that's bitch made. Cause as soon as you die, some niggas gonna have some shit to say about you. So again, I ain't defending Hulk. But I'm just seeing too many niggas just pop out like they ready, they ready to smoke the Hulk pack, like they on a Hulkathon.
Nah, Ak, you better chill. You better chill. Because right now, if you were me, it sounds like you're defending Hulk Hogan. It sounds like you're defending the racist and defending everything that racist has said and saying it's okay. That's what it sounds like right now. By the way, it does not sound like that. But that's how the niggas on the internet are going to interpret it. I'm just letting you know.
Y'all should have. I never seen niggas keep the energy when he was alive. You got to keep the energy alive and dead. If you ain't fuck with him alive and you say you smoking on him when he dead, perfect. You keeping the same energy. If you was dumb quiet while he was alive and he died, you like, yeah, man, I don't fuck with that nigga. He died. He dead for real? You sure? Yeah, fuck that nigga. Rest in peace, bozo. Nah, I can't jack that. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not defending Hulk. I'm defending because I like to know what type of time people on. Are we smoking on niggas who dead? Because if we smoking on niggas who dead, everybody got somebody that don't like them. So everybody should be getting smoked on. I like to take the pass of, yo, if a nigga did some fucked up shit in their life, but they have maybe some redeeming qualities, as long as they ain't do it to me, I let death absolve all. I'm not gonna go in on somebody after they die. Now, if it's up with them while they living and they end up dying, you get what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out where people at with death. It's not about Hulk. Where they at with death? You feel me?
Hogan. And I mean this very sincerely. There's a term that people use. The term is a life well lived. And what that allows you to do is when somebody passes away, to contextualize their life as a life well lived, in a sense. And you normally say that when people have had a positive effect on their community, their family, and their friends. It angers me that I cannot say that about Hulk Hogan. You cannot say a life well lived. Hulk Hogan was a hero to me as a child. A hero.
Yeah, I don't like this bullshit that Van talking, man. The way you talking, you should have been... Yo, Van, I hope you keep the same energy with other niggas you don't like. I need you to get on the mic and say, I can't wait till this nigga die. Because that's how I like niggas to talk. Don't wait till the nigga died and say some shit. I need to list the niggas you can't wait till they die. Because I need notice while they're living that they can spin on you. That's how it works. We not doing secret beefs. The niggas who you can't wait till they die, because you going to be kicking their back in and you going to be smoking on them and saying all type of shit, give them notice before they check out that they could get back at you. See, y'all think it's a Hulk Hogan thing. To me, it's not a Hulk Hogan thing. This is about death. It's about death.
Yeah, and to me, it wasn't about what Neon was saying. It was about the platform that he was on and why they were giving him a platform to be on in the first place. But niggas got mad at me.
Oh, you watch wrestling boom of the golden age of the WWE.
I never seen none of these niggas say none of this shit about Hulk before. Not one. That's the point. You gotta say it before. I don't respect nobody who waited till Hulk stopped breathing to say it. Tell me, listen, the niggas I don't like, if Rory died tomorrow, I'm going up on him tomorrow. I'm going up on him today too. I'm not gonna just stay quiet till he died. I'll be like, oh shit, he died? All right, I'm popping up. No, I don't respect that shit. That's the point I'm trying to tell you. It's not about Hulk. If I never heard these niggas say this shit, I'm looking up to say, Bro, you can't spin the funeral. You got to spin the block.
WF in the 1980s. And
We've seen
he was
niggas
a
spin a
larger
funeral,
than life
by the way.
figure.
Like, put it like this. Why y'all got all this opinion about this man, and I never seen y'all niggas really stand on business to let this nigga know this shit while the nigga can hear it. The nigga dead. He not hearing shit right now. That nigga hearing white noise.
He was a superhero. You hear the theme, Real American. You know the Hulkster's coming down the aisle. He's going to rip the shirt. He's going to do this, all of that stuff. But as you got older, you start to learn some truths. Hulk Hogan was, at one point in his life, at least from what we heard on that tape, a virulent racist, consistently a selfish, self-centered performer.
And yeah, I do think that nigga was racist.
As a wrestler, he was someone who tried to undermine the union of professional wrestlers. It's a story that came out.
See, that's another thing. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. I'm Van my nigga, but I think it's some corny shit. Like, bro, everybody done made some mistakes, does shit like this. I watched Van on some shit where Van was like, yo, I'm gonna get to that too. Van basically was like, yo, I know that Rock Nation be doing some shit because they try to do it when I was at TMZ. Nigga, imagine if you died and Nessa was like, man, we smoking on Van now, nigga. You undermined my family because you could have did more that Rock Nation didn't influence TMZ. That's the point of, I be hearing some of this stuff. I'm like, the nigga dead, bruh. Y'all should have rolled out with y'all beef. If everybody that got opinions about Hulk, if I never heard it when he was alive, I don't want to hear it now. I do not want to hear it.
In the Vince McMahon documentary that the wrestlers were thinking.
Bro, you found out that shit via documentary. Like, no, I'm sorry. I don't care what y'all niggas is saying. Yes, I think Hulk was racist. I do think the real only cure of racism is that generation has to die out. That's a separate and a side issue. My thing is, I've heard too many people is jumping out after Hulk died and they got crazy opinions that I've never heard before. And I'm like, yo, y'all gotta keep this energy with y'all living ops. Cause I need to know who you're waiting to die. Let them know now. Alright, see, chat, y'all too caught up in Hulk. This not a Hulk conversation for me. This is about the niggas I don't like. I have a list of them. I'm not waiting till they die to say nothing about them. I don't like them now, tonight, tomorrow, next week, 5 years from now, and I let it. If I ignored somebody or I never spoke up about them, right? So clearly they didn't bother me that much. And as soon as they die, I got all these things to say about them. Like, come the fuck on, bro. That's all I'm saying. I never said nothing. Like, all of these thoughts that Van has, I've never heard him say about Hulk. Hulk dead? Yo, yeah, I think it was a piece of shit. He undermined this. I'm like, yo, hold up. You should have said that back then. We not wait, yo, you can't wait till your op die to talk shit. You gotta talk shit while he living. Let him take that memory into the afterlife. Don't wait till he dead. He can't hear it. Tell him now.
And this is becoming my problem with the internet and the keyboard warriors on the internet. Look, everybody sucks, right? People suck. This is just a human fact at this point. At least in this generation that we're living in. People are trash. Specifically white people, right? So at this point, we've gotten to a point where, you know, when the person shows us who they are, we must believe them. I'm sorry. Sorry, white people. I'm sorry. But any white person I meet, I look at them with a side eye. I give them a side eye first before I even think of them as, oh, yeah, this person is going to look out for me. No. I highly doubt it. Like, I doubt it. Like, I doubt it. I completely doubt it. No, this person is probably going to use me for a means to an end. And then when that end isn't being the end that they looking for, it's a wrap. That's usually how it goes, right? So we need to get out of that. White people suck. We know this. At some point, they still have the power, unfortunately. Like, this is the truth. I'm just telling you the truth. They still have the power. So only way we can fix this issue is by taking the power back. And we've gotten every chance to taking the power back, And every time we get the chance to take the power back, it's always, see, that's what I realized. We are our own problem. I was at work today. Yes, I work. You know, this is why I stream at the time that I stream, because I just got off another job. I work, right? And I was at work. I work with a group of Hispanics legally. They're legal Hispanics. Chill, Trump, chill. They're legal. They're legal, at least as far as I know. They're legal. But regardless of it, I noticed something. They help each other regardless of if they like the other. Like, they don't care. Like, okay, they really see kinship in the other person, because they get that the culture, like, they come from the same culture basically, so they instantly just see the other Hispanic as family, no matter what type of race so they're willing to help. I can't get these niggas to help me at work for shit. But if another one of them is in a problem, I can guarantee another one of them is coming to help them. And I'm like, damn. I just that told me, it was like, we don't do that for each other. Us as black people, we're so ready to attack the other black person, especially if they don't agree with you. Like, we're so antagonistic towards each other that's why we're never going to really be able to come. Kamala should have been president, but she wasn't president. Why? Because you had a lot of black people who said, no, voting for Trump makes sense. Hell, you had a lot of Hispanic people saying voting for Trump makes sense, and them same people are the ones complaining right now. think about that. And if we could just come together and go, hey, we're better together. And also, this falls into Marvel. Right, I'm playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. I'm noticing when I'm playing competitive that we are way better. We're gonna do way more if we stay together than we are apart. No matter what role, you could be DPS, tank, or support. It don't matter. We are way better. We stay together and push than we are apart. Even if somebody sucks. Because okay, he sucks. Somebody can care. We're way better together than we are apart. And I feel like we be so ready to be against one another that it's just like, you know, it is what it is. You can't take the, you know, you gotta do what you can with it. You gotta make the best of it. It is what it is. But it's just something I noticed. I just noticed a lot. And look, here's the platform for me to speak on it. Whatever platform I got. Hey, we gotta tighten up. We can't be so against one another. If somebody feels like, look, hey, Hulk Hogan's a racist, but I grew up on Hulk Hogan. Amazing wrestler, competitor. I love wrestling, and he's a big reason as to why you cannot be upset at that person and go, no, you're defending a racist. Like, yeah, he's a racist. Dickhead. But I like wrestling. And he's a big part of the reason that I like wrestling. So if he dies, I'm going to feel a type of way. No matter I'm black, white, or Hispanic. You know, it's just, it is what it is. And you can understand some other people going, look, I love Hulk Hogan, but I don't love the person he became. It's just a bunch of gray areas that, unfortunately, it feels like the internet isn't grown enough to understand. The internet ain't reached that level of puberty yet to really get the gray areas of life. They don't get it. They don't understand it. And I tell you the type of nigga I am right now. White person say nigga in front of me, he's probably getting slapped. That's a fact. I don't fuck with racists. Like I said, I give white people the side eye. I don't know if you with me or against me. It'd be iffy. You could be in the closet acting, oh yeah, we're cool, and then as soon as I do something you don't like, all of a sudden, nigga. You never know. You never know. That's just the type of person I am. Okay? So when people like that reveal themselves, like I said, I choose to stay far away. Hulk Hogan revealed himself as a racist. At that point, it was, well, one, he's not an active wrestler. And two, I mean, he white. Yeah, maybe. I'm just keeping it about. Look, we're staying on the table at this point. Like, at this point, look, it's safe to assume that most white people are safe. You get like a 60% chance they probably are racist. I'm sorry, I gotta tilt this. I'm sorry, white people, I gotta tilt this. Black people think I'm defending racists. And I'm just like, look, this is how I really feel. That's not to say I hate white people. It's not. I don't hate white people. It's just side eye. I'm sorry. That I just go off of history. I don't like history repeating itself, number one. Number two, like I said, I live off of that quote from Maya Angelou. When somebody shows me who they are, I choose to believe them. And a lot of y'all done shown me that my skin color matters. What I am matters. So I have to keep my head on the swivel, stay paranoid, keep some awareness to go, hey, this wigger might be after me. Shout out to wiggers, but who knows? You never know. You know, just gotta know, you know. That's all it is, white people. I don't hate you. It's just, you never know. But, and same with my people. I just want us to come together like the white people do, like the Hispanics do. We're so antagonistic towards each other. We're never going to get anything done. Never. Nothing ever is going to happen that's going to benefit the black community because we're so, literally, our problem is we like to click up. We like having a hive mindset. Oh, if somebody thinks how I think, then yeah, that's the person I need to be around. I'm telling you to think freely. And to think not only for yourself, but for your community. And see the trees in the fucking future that we could grow. I don't know. I'm done. I'm finished. I talked enough. I'm not a preacher. That's my dad. He does it well. I am Savvy Mike in this. I am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.